Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing. Delighted to get back on the channel. Kaisy Khademi. He's now 10 wins with 2 defeats with 2 draws, 4 wins by knockout, and he's boxing on the 21st of June at York Hall Bethnal Green against Ryan Farrag for the vacant Commonwealth super flyweight title. And yes, pleasure getting you on, Kaisy.
Thank you. I'm so happy that that you have me on the interview. I appreciate it.
Anytime, mate, anytime. Yeah, not to, go into it. Your last fight, just talk about your last fight a little bit. You fought Jackson Chiolke for the world title. Unfortunately, it wasn't your night. Just briefly talk about that fight.
Um, we wanted to be great, and we boxed a very experienced fighter, and we went straight into the deep end, and we fought a very experienced fighter for the world title, and we came up short. I think just the experience played its part, and that and maybe the weight. I'm not sure, but it was just a class fighter. I think the better man won that night. So, whatever I was trying to do, maybe I was feeling weak or what was, but everything I was trying to do, it was just a step ahead. And
I mean, you got some good success in the fight. I mean, I agree with the one of the judges. I think 116, 112 was fair, but I don't think it was 117, 110. And even before you got knocked down, I thought you was like it was a close first round, but I thought you were actually doing quite well in the first round. Then you got caught. And I thought you
yeah,
done well to, get through that round because there was he was piling the pressure on you and I think there was at least a minute and 30 to go or something.
I mean, I went in the stream ahead first round. I thought, you know what, let me just put in the pressure and let me show the strength and the aggression. But I think he was just big. After the fight, when me and my team we met him and we talked, and he was apparently 58 kg. And the fight, I only rehydrate myself to 54. I only rehydrate myself about 4.5 kg. When even I'm at super flyweight. So when I'm at super flyweight, I weigh in around 52.2, and then I rehydrate myself with 4.5 kg. I'll be on a fight night around 56 and a half. But for the last fight, I weighed in 50 kilo, and I think it was 400 grams, something like that, or 600 gram. And yeah, I mean, I came in at 54.5 on the fight night. He was 58 point something, so that it was massive. And the whole thing was for me to go in and show the dominant in the first round. And when I got caught, I came to the corner. The coach was like, "Kaisy, don't worry, just keep fighting back." And I thought I won the second and third round, and then fourth, fifth, I think he stopped, picking me off, sitting really short, a bit better. And I just think his strength was a major problem for me.
Yeah, I mean, I was when the fight got announced, I was expecting your world title fight to be at Superfly because you won the intercontinental
Continental.
one at Superfly. So why was it at Fly? Is it because that Marcel got ordered for the one at Superfly, or what happened with that?
Yeah, I think Monster had a date already for that one, and there was already, and we couldn't get the hold of the Superfly, and we couldn't get into a fight. I mean, we couldn't get into into the match. Like we couldn't get into come to negotiation because I think everything was done beforehand with the Master referee. So I just thought, you know what, just take the route of flyweight, take a risk, and it was my first ever time going into flyweight. Um,
You made a good
but look,
counter of yourself as well.
yeah, I mean, it was very good. I tried, like I said, I tried for that fight, but it was I look at it as a learning. I learned a lot from the fight itself. I had a lot of responsibility as I was co-promoting it, co-managing, doing the whole show myself. I was covering the sanctioning fee, everything myself. So I put the show together. I was paying my opponent's purse, everything myself. So there
Yeah,
was
I
a lot
mean
of pressure on
exactly
me.
that because pretty much everyone in the arena was wearing the Team Kademi tops.
Yeah,
They was
I
it
mean,
was
like,
all there.
yeah, I mean, like I said, I did all of that fight from sanctioning, from everything. I put myself in on it. So like I worked hard even on the fight day itself. I had to give my opponent's purse in euros, and I had to exchange the money to euros myself on a fight day. So it was a lot of things. But look, the better man won. I wasn't my night. I wanted to, I went for greatness. I came up short.
Exactly. But yeah, I mean, and with you, I knew that you wasn't going to take, a sort of comeback fight. I knew you would go straight back into the deep end because that's what you're
Yeah.
like. And I believe, is it your eighth title fight or seventh title fight in a row?
I think since 2019, since WBO European, I had three British, and Commonwealth Intercontinental, and what? It's my seventh fight in a row for title. This is gonna be my seventh straight title fight. But I've had 8 title fight, including with this one, it'll be my 8th title fight in total. But yeah, I mean, since 2019, all my fights been title fight. Just you know, um, what's the point, doing boxing if you're gonna go for a warm up and easy fight? Once you're in that part where you can fight top guys and you want to put yourself to a level, I think you just keep on pushing. And I just believe, like, okay, I came up short against a very well experienced fight, but I've learned from it, and I'm just gonna go straight to the Commonwealth. I want to get this Commonwealth title and look for bigger and better things.
Yeah, exactly that. But yeah, Commonwealth title. That's why you've got another shot at a title because you made such a good encounter of yourself in your previous fight, and that's why you've got a good team around you to get you another opportunity, and it's for the
But
Commonwealth, another very prestigious belt.
100%, I'm confident it's a great title. I'm happy, and my team's work hard. War management has done a hell of a job. Um, you know, um, the things that I wanted, they're working hard towards what I want. So which that makes them a great management and a great team for me. So and my coach been believing in me and working hard. Me and Richard Sawyer only been together for last 4 fight. The last Ejaz Ahmed's fight was with Richard Sawyer, which we came out draw, and I believe I won that, fair and square. But um, the continental intercontinental world title, so we didn't have, but we've got along so well, and we've improved so much that yeah, and we're looking to challenge ourselves as much as we can.
Yeah, exactly that. And yeah, of course, the first fight was meant to be in April. Explain to the fans why the fight in April didn't happen.
So the fight in April was meant to be in Liverpool, right? And I had this neck issue before Jackson Choke's fight. I had this little tendon that keep clicking off. And during the last camp, it just got worse and worse, and especially after the last fight, it was a bit worse where I was twitching a lot. I'm still twitching, but it's all right. And then I thought I pushed myself, throughout the camp. I was so close, and then I think just a week before the fight, my neck was just stressing a lot. Coaches are listening to have a look because I was twitching a lot. It was nothing else. It was just I was twitching a lot, and I couldn't sleep as well because I had to put a pillow here, 2, 3 pillows I put every night around this side of the neck for me to sleep. And but the coach was like, "Listen, you need to go have a look." So when I looked at it, the doctor says, "Listen, I think you have a either muscle problem or tendon. You need to rest and get an MRI check and all of that." And then yeah, it was tendon problem, but it's getting better. It's getting better, and I just didn't want to delay it no more. And um, I didn't want to delay it. I just want to push myself to the fight. And I'm ready. I believe I'm ready for this fight, and
Because it got
just want to get.
rescheduled quite quickly, didn't it? Which is good.
Yeah, yeah, which is good because I saw a few professionals. They said it's not a major problem. I mean, if you rest for a few weeks and stop sparring and all of that, it should get better. And I did, and it did quite got better. The whole twitching kind of stopped, not stopped, but it slowed down really, but thing. And I just, my body was itching. I just wanted to get back to the gym. I still wanted to train. So I just said, "Coach," I phoned Bob. I said, "Things will get better. Just get schedule the fight." And plus, um, Ryan been working hard, so I didn't want to waste his hard working time as well. I think he left Spain to come here to train for the camp. So I thought, you know what, let's get this fight on, man. Whatever.
Yeah, exactly that. And yes, this time, it's been rescheduled in your call, so that's good.
That's good. Yeah, I mean, I think in Liverpool, I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't packed as usually, but your calls are always at home to boxing. So it has a history, and all world champions, all great fighters of boxing in your call, from UK, and it's good to have it there.
Yeah, exactly that. You've had quite a few fights at York, haven't you? About what, 5, 6 fights there, or?
I think a bit more. I don't know. I think I had about um most of my fight there. I've had 14 fights, so I had about 11 fights I think in Yoko.
Yeah,
11 or 10 or something like that. Yeah. About 11, yeah, 11, 12. I had
it's,
fight.
it's basically your boxing home, sort of.
What kind of, it doesn't make difference, you have if like, I was confident for my last fight, but Yoko's my home, but when you box a high level fire, it's just you and you. I mean, it's your skill and his skill. It doesn't make difference where the fight is. But Yoko is close to my home. It is my area, East London, so and I do love it. It's close, I don't need to travel. It's not a headache. It's like 15 minutes away from my home, so it's not bad. I like it. I love Yoko.
Hmm. Yeah, so you've got Ryan Farrag. It's been rescheduled. There's been a bit of what's the word? A bit of back and forth online with you, Ryan, and Ryan's coach, I think.
Well, you know what it is, yeah. Look, I don't talk about no boxer. And I don't like to talk bad unless they have a personal issue with me. Then I say let's resolve it outside if you have a personal issue. So boxing, you're doing it to get a title. I'm doing it to get a title. It's nothing personal. At the end, you see the actual history of boxing after the fight. It's just a hug and thank you, good work. That's it, and it's just a respect, and that should be kept before that as well. Once we're in that ring, once that bell ring, of course, there's no respect between us. We fight, but after that ring ends, that 12th round ends or whatever the fight ends, there's still a hug and respect between two fighters because it takes two warriors to tangle. To make a fight happen. So we all work hard, and I don't like to disrespect nobody, and but his coach just thought like what I'm saying, he was coming up with the comments and all that. And so I get it, I get it. They were frustrated about the last, the fight being rescheduled and obviously being I had to pull out. It's nothing that I could do. If I'm injured, I'm injured. I'm not gonna force myself to go in an injury fight and make an excuse. I don't want to do that. I'm not that guy. I lost the Jackson choke fair and square. I said, cool, I lost it. I didn't talk. I'm not gonna give nothing. I said the better man won, and I just like he's coming out with. You know what I'm saying, like, and I apologize to Ryan Farrag himself before when the fight got cancelled. Um, he messaged me and he was like, "Oh, this is this," and I just said, "Listen, I know you're frustrated. I'm sorry, bro. Like, there's nothing, there's nothing. If I can't fight, if I'm injured, I'm not gonna fight. Simple as. And if you really want to fight, there's a lot of fights. Just go carry on doing your own thing. But I will hold on to the title. If you do want to fight for the title, then you have to wait for a minute." And we had a conversation privately. Then it was okay between us. And then all of a sudden, his coach recently made a comment a bit disrespected to me. But I was like, childish. Like, what kind of coach, I mean, who goes do that? A coach meant to be a teacher, a mentor, meant to teach
Mm.
his fighters respect. But I think that's but like it would be different story. You're cool if he makes that. If he disrespects in front of in front of me, like face to face. No, he's saying that all behind the computer. Obviously, I sound a bit frustrated, but I still haven't disrespected him. I said, yeah, my joke, whatever. Yeah, it's only hurt me, whatever. Just all went along. I don't want to say something bad to him, but if he does say disrespect me in front of my face, I'll take it serious. I'll take it to heart and I'll take it personal. And if he comes to your court and does that, I'm telling you, East London, if he does that, I might, my front of disrespect me in front of my face, I'll make an example. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you violate, I will demonstrate. Like simple as I'm not, I fuck the boxing. If it has to happen, you know what I'm saying? If he puts something on and it has to happen the day before, I'll fuck the whole fight up and I'll just go on and, violate. But that other than that, I understand they were frustrated because of the fight, being rescheduled. In that department, I've said sorry to him and Ryan Farrag personally because I don't want to I don't want to waste their time. I'm not doing it on purpose, but if that happened because of an injury, as I've said it, but you know. Yeah, you've made some comment. Okay, I'm not. But if he does that and he has that same attitude on a waiting, it'd be a different story.
You think he's only trying to say these sort of things to try and get into your head, sort of thing?
No, no, no. Like you can't. Maybe I don't know. Maybe, but you know, like I said, I will respect him. He's a trainer. He's working hard with a fighter, and I respect Ryan Farrag. He's a fighter. That's about it. But I don't have nothing personal against him. So um, and plus doesn't get to my head. You know, I can say a lot of things that can get to their head and all that. But I don't. I'm not like that. So, you know, I'm gonna go in there on the 21st, go get the fight, and hopefully get a title. And that's it, man. And it's still a shake off. I'll still shake
What
their hand, and that's it.
what did you make of Ryan's last fight against Braithwaite? That because that was a close fight, that one.
Yeah, I was watching it. It was a very close fight. You know, Marcel's a tough fighter. I met Marcel at the award thing, the Legal Blue Award.
Yeah, because I saw you guys had a picture, you, Marcel, and Ijaz.
Yeah, look, he's a respectful person. If someone's respectful to me, I'm respectful to them. As simple as and same like Sonny. Sonny is respectful to me. I'm respectful to him. I'm not gonna say nothing bad about Sonny and all that. I know him for years. I know him and his brothers, and I
Because
have my much respect for them.
because Sonny's been sparring you and Ryan as well.
He sparred me, yeah, but for the last camp, and I think this camp he's co-managing Ryan Farrag, and that's why he's sparring him. But I have nothing issue, you know, just training and then I've sparred Sonny. We had a good few rounds, and he's a great fighter. You know, he was a former world champion, and I think he will be a world champion again. Um, you know, he's done a lot, like to the position he's got. I have a huge respect because it's hard to get to that position, and that's a position I want to get into, becoming a world champion. So. I have my respect into that with Sonny. And I know Sonny from way back, like 2016, 17. I used to train alongside him and Charlie and his father was there. So we used to train, you know, we had a few days a week. I think we trained together. And we had our mutual respect. And I still have my respect to them. So it's not a problem, you know. I don't have nothing bad to say about them. Like I said, um, I keep my respect to where it needs to be at, and that's it, to be honest.
Mm.
I've got children. I got, you know, I don't want to be going around and waffling around and, you know, and then my kids look at me and then, you know, they learn something like that. You know, just I'd rather be respectful, and obviously if thing does if in my face things become disrespectful, then yeah, it's a whole different situation. But I have my respect for every fighter out there.
And of course, talk about the Box Nation is it's back, and you're headlining a box show on Box Nation.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like I said, I'm really, really glad my team done a hell of work, and war management deserves all, you know, all this attention and all this what they get and all this praise. Like Box Nation is a hell of a channel. I used to watch Iron Napper. Is it Ian Napper or Iron Napper? Back in days when I was young from Hackney, you know, he was a great flyweight fighter, and what character, and I still know him many time. So obviously, I now watched him through Box Nation, and now Box Nation making a comeback. Um, it's great for me to headline it. You know, I'm very happy. I think the last fight was streamed on YouTube that we had to
Yeah, it was
pull
on
out. But
Queensbury YouTube. Yeah.
no, the last fight that was on April. We was meant to fight in Liverpool.
Oh yeah,
Was yeah, that it was. I think Box Nation stream. It was on YouTube.
yeah. It streamed that
I,
one as
I,
well.
I, yeah, I think they didn't put it on the TV, did they? I'm not sure. I think they put it on the TV live, but I think this one is going to be live on TV, so that'd be nice. So yeah, first Box Nation live TV back. So it'd be good to have it live TV.
Yeah, and I understand that your gym mate's making his debut as well.
Yeah, Abu Bakr is a great young talent, and you know, Warren Management is looking after him, and hopefully he can come in and, like, you know, 'cause I said I never expected where I'm gonna be where I'm gonna be when I was when I was making my pro debut. I just, you know, I loved boxing. I just wanted to fight, and yeah, and look, all of a sudden I've gained a lot. I've done a lot from where I've come from, and I'm happy. I'm proud of myself, and I know Abubakar hopefully can make a even a better statement. You know, a bit, you know, I think he's gonna make a great debut, hopefully, and that's it. And then he's gonna have a great journey in the pro career, and I think that he's in a weight where it's gonna be entertaining. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of drama, a lot of stuff, so it'll be good.
Yeah, and it's so yeah, get there. So people who are coming to support you get down to support your
Exactly,
gym
well,
mate
yeah.
as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's my good friend. He's before we even became a gym mate, we was a friend. So, you know, he's a very nice person, and a humble guy. So, and he wanted to turn pro, and I said, I'll hold your hand with my team, and we're gonna guide you and advise you and get you to the place where you want to be. So yeah, I mean, I like to see him grow into the pro.
Mm-hmm. Um, tell the people how much the tickets. If have you got any tickets still remaining, or?
Yeah, I've still got ticket remaining, so they can contact me on Instagram, Kaisy Khademi. My Facebook has been hacked. Please do not follow my Facebook. Not my private profile. My page. It's got about 114K, followers, but it's been hacked, and I have no control. It's past 7 months, and they're posting a lot of bad stuff, but that's not me. And yeah, to contact me for tickets, please contact me on Instagram, Kaisy Khademi, and I'll get back to them. So there's a standard and ringside. Standards are 50 and ringside's 100. So it's going to be a great night of boxing, and it takes two great fights to tangle, and I believe this two fights gonna make this fight is gonna make a hell of a show. So you make sure you get your ticket.
Mm-hmm. And of course, I've seen that you've sparred Ijaz. Yeah, go into that a bit more. He's got a similar. Would you say he's got a sort of similar style to Farag?
Um, I think Farrag is takes a little bit, a few seconds, maybe 0 point something second. Is punched on more delayed than Edgers. Edgers just got great work rate. The moment he stands in front of me, he lets his hand go. And I think Ryan does as well. Ryan Farrag does as well, but I think he's just a slower pacer than Edgers. But look, we had to spot. It's not nothing to do with just spot Edgers because it is a great fighter. We had a history, and now it's time for us to have some, share some ring and help each other to for. He's fighting as well. I think 1 week before me, so
Yeah.
it's good to help each other, and that's what boxing is. Box, like I said, it's nothing personal. We all fight, and we'll fight to get what we want, and then that's it. There's nothing, we all go back to our family, and
Mm-hmm. Has camp gone all good and yeah.
Cam's been great. Cam's been great. So I'm coming to my last week of sparring. From what I heard, my team. I mean, we've got some great sparring lined up before the camp ends. So that is what gets me excited. Guys that are like going to be great boxers, such as Glalia Fight. So, would I say, you know, one of the best flyweight I've seen? Yeah, from Britain, yeah. I mean, of course, you got Bam Bam Rodriguez, mad, and he's coming to super flyweight. But do I see Glalia Fight becoming a flyweight world champion? 100%. And I think he's the best that Britain's got right now, a flyweight. Um,
You think he beat Sonny?
I'm not gonna make no comment. They both,
Yeah.
like I said, I've got my huge respect for both of them. So, but it'll be
It'd
a
be a
hell
good
of a fight.
fight.
It'd be a hell of a fight. Yes, of course, it'd be a hell of a fight. And like I said, it takes two great fighters to tango, and I think they'll make a great fight. But I won't make no comment on that. I know both of them,
Fair enough.
so yeah.
Sit
But
on the fence.
yeah, yeah. But like I said, Galalia fight is a hell of a fight, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. And what does it mean to you fighting for the Commonwealth title? What does this bout mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot. I mean, I don't think any Afghan has won this. Masood Abdullah, yes, of course, he won the Commonwealth silver, and hopefully he gets his hand on the Commonwealth gold and British title, because he's a hard-working man and he deserves all of that. I mean, his two last fights has been hell of a tough fight that he should have been fighting for massive, massive belts, but he's got his own timing and he's got his great stuff's coming to him. He's a great friend of mine. And I wish him nothing but the best. And he's gonna get all the belts out there. I think if he's given the opportunity to fight for it, he's that good. And yeah, so if I'm fighting 21st for the Commonwealth Gold, that will make me the first Commonwealth World Champion. So I mean Commonwealth champion, first Afghan. So it'll be
So
nice.
you're making history like every fight. You was
Yeah,
the first Afghani to challenge for the world title, and you're just making history, going, picking up these titles, and you keep making history, and hopefully another one to add to the collection that you've got already.
that's it. Hopefully that's it. Hands crossed and fingers crossed. But yeah, we're ready. We're ready for it, my man. We're ready. And for this fight, I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm very happy. I feel great. I feel more great than my last fight for this fight. So I'm back at super flyweight. Uh, so listen, I just want everyone to come in. 21st, come in because I'm gonna put a show on, a hell of a show on.
What can we expect from you?
It's gonna be an entertaining fight, and it's gonna be a game of cat and mice, but the cat ain't gonna catch me.
And yeah, before I let you go, do you want to thank your team, your manager, your trainers, just anybody?
Of course, I want to thank Warren Management. They've been through ups and down with me, a hell of a team. I want to thank my coach, Richard Sawyer, a hell of a coach. Worked so hard, invested so much in me, of his time and everything, sacrifice for me. So he's a hell of a coach, and people understand how good he is. I want to thank Legal Blow for being beside me and helping me, advising me throughout my career. I want to thank my friends, family for always supporting me, and to all my fans, I love you all. And Commonwealth champion, baby. I
Yes,
promise you
mate.
that.
You've
Commonwealth
got this.
champion.
And the new, mate, and the new.
And then
Thank
you,
you for your time.
100%. Thank you for having my brother. And first interview with you when we have that Commonwealth belt. I promise you this, my man.
Yes,
No joke.
100%, mate. Good luck
We'll be in
with the
that change
fight.
room. No, but thank you, my man. I'll see you in the change room anyway, my man.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
I got a
Anytime, mate.
shirt.
Good luck.
I got a
Bye.
shirt for you, everything. See you, my man. Bye bye.